Hello everyone. Jenny here. Welcome to your reading. First full week, January 2020. Can you believe it? We've already made it to the new year. So I actually just did and uploaded another deck review. I did it on the Energy Oracle cards. And I decided actually to leave this out and start with this deck for this reading. You know, with a new year comes a lot of change. Well, at least for a lot of us. I already know a few people who have changes within their jobs. And I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming in for a lot of people, and just relationships in general is going to be some changes. So what I thought I would do is see sort of what changes are coming up for people. I'm going to start with this deck, see what energy is around us, and then I'll pull other cards, you know, in relation to what comes up with this, okay? So, I mean, as I'm shuffling, if you want, just kind of think about, okay, what's ahead for me for this week, this month, this year? What changes lie ahead? All right, and that's exactly what I'm going to be saying in my head as I shuffle. What changes lie ahead for us? Okay, a number 19, or a 1 card, rest and rejuvenation. So, okay, this does have to do a little bit with health, and I did bring out the Archangel Raphael healing deck, so I will be using that momentarily. So what I get with this, though, is 2 things. I've been learning the past 2 years, really 2019, I've been learning a lot of rest and rejuvenation and how that plays into the bigger picture. Because it does, especially in regards to career. Like if you're an entrepreneur, okay, if you have your own business or thinking of starting your own business, awesome. There is this sense of just constant action, right? Go, 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 go. I got to do this. I got to do that. Like it's A, B, and C have to fall into place. Like it's a constant, really high energy, right? To really get started and to keep your business going. And that's great. However, that can also lead to burnout. It can also just lead to other things, other areas of your life falling apart. A lot of people who have that mentality of go, 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 go don't understand that resting is actually part of the process. And it's a necessary part of the process. A field, I saw this quote somewhere, a field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. Something like that. In other words, you plant all the seeds all you want, do all that work, fine. But don't be afraid to then rest, take some time off, put up some boundaries, say no to people. You need to rest and recoup, or very much like this card says, rest and rejuvenate. So I feel that some of these changes, a lot of you are going to be learning how to do just this, and you have to really understand that this helps to create a balance. It's great to go, 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 and get things done, but you actually have to allow things to get done, to fall into place. You can't keep pushing. All right. So that's what I get with that. That's going to be a hard truth, a hard change for some people. But in regards to resting itself, that is also a very physical thing, really physically resting your body. So I'm going to pull from the Archangel Raphael healing deck. And I mean, I don't know the last time I used this deck for myself, or especially for this video. But so, and he's the master healer. All right, he heals everything. When I had my own business, the Sacred Self, I mean, I asked him to assist and to be there all the time. He's just a master healer. But so, what else do we need to know in regards to this rest and rejuvenation? Home help. And he says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from others, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and home. Asking for help is or can be difficult for some of you, especially ones who are constantly go, 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 and have to control everything. You need to take a break from doing that. Start delegating. Start delegating. I know this says family and home, and that's fine. You know, you may find your home life may be a little crazy right now. But I'm hearing though also in regards to work, you need to start delegating. You need to ask people to do this, that, and the other thing. Because you need to come down. You need to ground. You're not grounded. You're going to make yourself sick. And wintertime is prime time for illness anyways. So if you want to try to prevent that, really ground yourself. Ask others for help so you don't have to keep doing. It's not healthy. It's really not healthy. And I've had to learn that over the years. And I said this to someone I gave a reading to, was it last week or the week before? I was like, put your goal out there to the universe. Say what you need to say about what you want to get done, whatever. I'm like, don't worry about the how. Okay? Don't worry about the how. Things will get done however they're just supposed to. Let go of the control. It creates, when you try to control, especially how things get done or how people do things, it creates a lot more anxiety and stress than is ever needed. It does not matter the how does not matter. It doesn't. If you just want something done, just focus on that being done. That's what matters, not how, okay? Or how you get from point A to point B. So don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm looking at my other decks. I'm feeling really called to use another one. Archangel Power Tarot deck. I do. I feel called to use another one. What else do we need to know in regards to either the rest and rejuvenation or the help? Learning to ask for help, learning to accept help. Such a big deck. This one doesn't really shuffle that well. All right. Let's expand. Let's elaborate. Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Following your heart. That's wonderful. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Yeah, y'all, I'm giving you some trustworthy psychic information. Trust what I say. So this does bring up home again. Okay, so if you are experiencing some difficulties at home, maybe there is one person doing all the work. If that happens, I feel resentment builds up. And then it doesn't really lead to that person asking for help. Instead, it will just lead to conflict. Or literally, it can actually be resolved from that person alone. Yes, other people can become more aware and start noticing that things need to be done around the house. Absolutely. But maybe the person who's doing it all needs to actually stop themselves from doing it all and start saying, not, yelling or really confronting, but start saying that they need help and that, y'all need to be aware. You need to ask. You really do. It'll help to release some of that stress and resentment. Um, in regards to that last sentence, trustworthy psychic information, I'm also feeling, and this could very well just be off topic, just sort of in general, to really start focusing on your gut instincts and your intuition, not just in regards to home life, but in regards to other relationships, in regards to your career, in regards to any choices you have to make. I'm really hearing just rely on your gut instincts. Even if you don't understand like why you feel the way you do, don't second guess it, just follow it. There's a reason. You'll discover the reason down the line, okay? But this is a wonderful card anyway. Does it say nurture up top? Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Okay, so I'm also seeing the word nurturing in my head, which corresponds to rest and rejuvenation, because when you nurture yourself, your own needs, it does create a lot of rest for you, better restful sleep. Actually, I just saw that, so some of you may not be sleeping all that well. It helps to really rejuvenate yourself physically, but also just spiritually, energetically wise, just really invigorating yourself. So even if you have to take time, like you have to schedule an hour by yourself a day or a few days out of the week, or you want to go take a bubble bath or something, it's you whatever it means for you to nurture yourself, to do good for yourself, to do things that you really love, and that brings out the inner child in you. You need to do that. And I'm saying need because it's coming across to me as a very necessary thing. Otherwise, it's going to lead to like illness, injury, conflict, more stress. Like it's not selfish to take care of you. And I feel like that's what these cards are saying. Like you just need to take better care of yourself, okay? What else do we need to know? What other energies are we working with or will be working with? Number 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Glad I pulled out his deck. Archangel Raphael, fourth chakra, is also the heart chakra. All about love. Loving yourself. Like I was just talking about, right? Call on him for help. I'm hearing some of you do, in fact, need to call on a higher power, if you will. And if you've been thinking of, okay, who should I call on? Take this as a big sign. Big sign. All right. I pulled out his deck for a reason. I haven't used his deck in a long time. Okay. I'm going to pull another one from his deck, but I'm also looking at the romance angels. So I'm probably going to pull from that one as well. All right, Raphael, what else you got to tell us? What else do we need to know? Stretch. That is always a good thing, actually. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. What have I been saying? Stretch. So just doing your body good, right? Movement. The body loves movement. I was actually massaging someone yesterday. I do a lot of chair massage for this company in South Boston, and I was there massaging one of the employees, and he was mentioning how his lower back has really been bothering him, but that he's also been just sitting a lot. I didn't yell at him, but I was like, yeah, you gotta move. The body loves movement. Like, I understand you have a desk job. I'm like, but you gotta get up every hour and just walk around, stretch, do stuff. It helps ease the tension in the lower back. Do what you need to do. to feel better, to feel good. Okay? Take care of yourself. Start really loving yourself. That's going to be a big change for a lot of people. It's a hard change to do, especially for you type A personalities. Very true. It's so true. You type A's, you like to just do things by yourself and just go. And no, man, no. If you don't start learning to take care of yourself, the universe is going to step in and force you to do it. And then you're not going to like it. Okay? And there's a longer recovery time, seriously. But since I had pulled him, right, and it also says fourth chakra, which also relates to the heart and the love, I am going to pull from the romance angels. Make sure I get all the cards out of the deck. Here we go. In regards to the heart center, Mr. Raphael, what do we need to know? I do love the way this deck shuffles. Let your friends help you. Look at that word. H-E-L-P. Help. Oh my goodness. Will you look at that? Ask for and accept support from others. Oh my Lord, people. Man. Guys. Are you freaking listening? Are you listening? Do I have to drill this in your head? I think I do. I think I do. We have help. Home help. Help. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where the help is coming from. Help. Another Raphael. Helping yourself. Oh my God, you guys. Helping your body. Let others help you. Help! Oh my Lord. You guys need to, help yourself, man. And do so by letting others help you. Okay? Even if you need to just, I'm also hearing like if you need to just even talk to people, like just talking to your friends, to just let off some steam, to vent, that's still helpful, right? So there is just this sense of just being helped. Man. All right. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck again. See if there's anything else that we are going to be working with. Okay. 24. Adjacent possibilities. So actually, I pulled, I was using this deck on myself last night, just pulling a few cards, and actually this card came up. For me, it was in regards to my job and career. With this, as I'm holding it and looking at it on the screen, I'm hearing there's always another way. So, I mean, you could take that really in any way that resonates with you. Like, there's always another way to do something. There's always another way to look at something, right? Everyone has their own perspective. There's just always another way. Finding the silver lining to things, to a situation that may be clouded. There's always another way. I want to expand on that, but I'm actually not feeling either the Raphael or romance angels. There's always another way. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot. I mean, I might pull back again from the energy deck, but what is this adjacent possibilities? Another 19 card, light. So I go with this seeing things from a different perspective. Like I just said a minute ago, sort of whatever situation you're going through no longer being subjective. Like, take yourself outside and be objective and try to look at the role other people are playing, look at maybe why things were done a certain way. To me, it's really just stepping out and looking into, okay? What also sticks out to me is these stars, these lights around her is kind of, you have help. That word, right? Y'all gonna hate that word by the end of this video. You have help around you. Spiritual support. You can call on any of your guides, your ancestors, fairies, angels, loved ones, whomever. Raphael, specifically, because he came out so prominently in this video. But physically in this world, you have help around you. I'm going to go back to the energy deck one more time. As for like clarification in regards to what do we need to see, the bigger picture, what other possibility is there? Whoa, I just literally dropped half the deck. That is some of them. Hold on one second. Ugh. All right. Let's try that again. Take two. Jesus. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be using this deck. Oh my God. Should I try one more time? I will try one more time. One more time. If I drop these cards again, I'm not using this deck. What other possibility is there? What other perspective do we need to see? 36. Another chakra card. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So the second chakra is the sacral chakra, located right below the belly button, houses all the sex organs, relates to your sexuality, sensuality. Also, though, your creativity, especially your creativity. This past year, 2019, I really tapped into my creativity, and I feel I'm going to still be doing that for this year as well. But when you become creative or think of new ways to do things or new goals to go after, the universe conspires not against you, but with you to make things happen. And I know I said earlier not to worry about the how. Like, you plant a seed and don't worry about how it happens. It's literally just a matter of being creative in regards to starting something. Okay, then the rest will fall into place, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. But it does relate to seeing things from a new perspective, because you're going to be creating, okay, I'm also hearing creating new thought patterns and even belief systems. So that's good. But like really just, you're going to come up with new ways of doing things, of looking at things, of communicating to people, how you communicate to people, how you deal with other people. There's just this sense of new. It is the new year after all, but there is just this sense of new things being different, doing things differently, taking the reins that way. Not in the sense of constantly going and just doing things by yourself, okay? Because you still have to allow for this. All right? All right, what else am I feeling? I'm going to go back to the Archangel Power Tarot deck. This is a big deck. And I got small hands. Number 11, Strength. This is a great card. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. So the forgiveness actually sticks out to me in regards to this card is not so much that, there may be someone you need to forgive in your life, or maybe you actually, okay, I do feel some of you are going to be receiving an apology from someone coming up over the next few weeks. But to me, this is more self-forgiveness, that you really do need to, practice that you need to apologize to yourself for holding on to something that really doesn't benefit you anymore to hold on to. There is just this sense of forgiving yourself that you need to let things be, you need to let things go. And that doing so actually creates more strength within you. And that's, I'm hearing, yes, a change. It's also a valuable lesson that a lot of you will be learning for this year. And really coming into your own power, there is just this sense, this personal power, this build-up, if you will. I like that. I really like that. Allow, this does relate to the very first card, the Rest and Rejuvenate card. Allow yourself, it's going to be in your quiet moments, your quiet time. You may need to schedule your quiet time. It's in those quiet moments that you really discover your strength, your inner strength, and how you can be creative in looking at things differently. That's when you're going to see that there's always another way. These cards all help. I said that word again. They all relate to each other. They're all here to help you. Okay? All right. I don't feel we really need to pull really many more cards. That's a big, helping yourself is a big lesson. Okay? For a lot of us, a big lesson. By helping yourself, though, it does mean that you need to allow others to help you. Okay? Now, I've been ending these videos with the Blessed Be deck and pulling a blessing for the signs. So I'm going to do that. I did not take out the deck. So hold on one second. I really do love this deck. I do. It's so nice. Blessed Be. So I'm not going to go, for each sign, and have 12 of them. I'm just going to do 4. So if you're a fire sign, we're going to start with the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, I didn't shuffle this very well. I'm going to start with you guys and see what blessing wants to be bestowed upon us. Okay. Fire signs. Blessing. 35, blessing to bring clarity. That's beautiful. And what I literally just said, it's going to be in your quiet moments, is when that's basically when the clarity is coming in, where you start seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, so clarity's coming in for you us fire signs. Yay! I can use that little message. All right, we got earth signs. You guys are up next. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What blessing? There we go. Wants to be bestowed upon you? $11, a blessing on the children. So yes, I'm hearing for those who do have children, your children are safe and sound. They are protected. I'm also hearing that you guys need to access your inner child, okay? And I mean, you earth signs, especially you Capricorns, you guys are the workhorses of the zodiac, all right? So y'all need to help yourself and carve out some alone time, some fun time. Bring out your inner child. Do things that you love, that make you feel joy. Okay? Yes. All right. Air signs. We have, what do we got? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Excuse me. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What blessing is bestowed upon you guys? 44. Blessing on a homecoming. I've actually, now, I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, but I've received this card for myself several times over the past few weeks. My rising sign is Libra. But so basically, so that means basically your rising sign is sort of what the sign that was rising up over the horizon at the time of your birth, but it sort of stands for like the vibe you give off to people. Like people look at me, like Libras are known to like things balanced and can be very calm, or at least they give off that they're very calming people. And I've had a lot of people tell me that. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, but like people are like, no, you just a very calm person. I am most of the time. Some of the time. Some of the time. I just don't give off a lot of my fiery energy all the time. But so you air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, on homecoming, being at home within yourself. Some of you actually also may be looking into relocating. That's a good sign. That's a positive sign that this is yes. You should be. I don't want to say you should be. That puts pressure on you, but you could be looking into a new home, and that's not a bad thing. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What blessing is bestowed upon you? 23, a blessing of protection. You are naturally protected. I am also hearing that things are not as bad as they seem. Yes, you can feel your emotions because in order to heal them, you have to feel them first. But I am hearing some of you water signs need to temper your ego. That your ego might get bruised. Don't worry, you're actually protected, okay? Don't worry about your ego getting bruised. Nothing is as bad as it seems. Okay? All right. Thank you all for tuning in this week. Please check out my other video, deck review on the Energy Oracle cards. Although I'm posting that before this one anyway, so I'm sure you guys will see it first. But I'll be doing more of them. And I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you guys next time. Bye.